Goeienaand, good evening, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. And this is a shout out to Willem. He's actually sent me a very interesting email, and I'll put a link down below so you can have a look at the source information which talks specifically about this issue. And it's all about the murder rate in South Africa. And it's a very interesting perspective that should be brought to the attention of the Australian government when they consider providing special visas to the white minority group who are facing extreme persecution above and beyond being targeted by black on white crime and murder. It is self-evident. And Willem writes, I want to bring your attention to the murder rate in the Western Cape specifically. I attach a few articles to back the claim. The Western Cape murder rate, currently from data over the past 6 months, will be 65 at the end of the year per 100,000 people. 1,875 people lost their lives in this 6-month period. For 2017-2018 year, it was 64 per 100,000. 3,729 lives were lost by murder in this period. Same period, Gauteng, where 4,223 people were murdered. Eastern Cape, 3,815. KwaZulu-Natal, 4,382. That equates to 57 people per day being murdered in South Africa. That is 1 every 25 minutes. 36 per 100,000 on national average. You are more likely to be murdered in certain provinces than to die in a motor vehicle accident. Now, places where people get asylum all across the world. This is the nitty-gritty of what we're talking about here. Somalia, 38.4 murders per 100,000. Afghanistan, 40.4 murders per 100,000. Iraq, 40.3 murders per 100,000. Yemen, 61.6 murders per 100,000. All these are lower than that of the Western Cape. That was at the last full report at 64 per 100,000 murders in the Western Cape in the month of May. Was 331 murders just in 1 month. That's over 10 a day. South Africa as a whole might overtake Yemen this year with 61.6. Remember, South Africa is only 4 behind at 57 murders per 100,000. Syria is a bit off the charts high, even to the ones listed above, but should get low with ISIS activity decreasing. Now, the whole point here is you've got a double whammy, okay? This is a double whammy. You've got black on white murders and violence. It's rarely, if ever, the other way. And the whites are being targeted with torture and all sorts of shit that they have to go through when they get a farm attack. I mean, I'm not going to go there. Everybody knows the sort of stuff that these black savages do to the white families. It's absolutely appalling. On top of that, you got a thing called BEE, which basically guarantees that if you're white, you will never get employment in South Africa. So they are racially being targeted by a government policy, black equality employment, which basically says if you're white, forget it. Don't even apply for the job. You're not going to get it. That is what the white population in South Africa is facing. And on top of that, take in the fact that the murder rate in South Africa is much higher than in countries where refugees are being brought into Australia. Much higher. 57 per 100,000. And a lot of that is black on black killings. I totally accept that. But the white population did not buy into this when they handed the country over to the ANC in 1994. The white population is now stranded in a situation which was really forced on them by countries like Australia, the United States of America, Sweden, the UK, who all conspired against the national government at the time and basically made it impossible for them to continue. So they were put in between a rock and a hard place. And now that the wheels are falling off in South Africa, guess what? Those countries are looking the other way. They're not our problem, not our problem. You know, it is shocking beyond belief. Please contact the fellow I will put directly below this video. He is the Member of Parliament in Australia in charge of immigration. And he can organize special visas for people who have faced extreme personal persecution, like that lady who was rejected the other day by Australia. He can turn that around. So get on the email, get on the phone, give his department such a hard time that they've got to start taking notice. Okay, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed, ring the bell for updates, and have a great evening. Bye for now.